My husband is a wonderful man and a great father when he's not drinking. I'm so angry he chooses alcohol over us. If he really loved us, he'd stop drinking, right? My counselor suggested I try Al-Anon. I didn't understand why. I'm not the one with the problem, but I'm glad I went. Do you worry about someone's drinking? You are not alone. Al-Anon or Alateen can help. Call 866-200-0033 or visit alanon.org/hope.
No matter what you're up against, we have your back.
We are United Way.
We are neighbors, helping neighbors.
In communities around the world, when disaster strikes, we get you back on your feet.
We help children build brighter futures.
We've been here for over 135 years.
But now, our work is more important than ever.
Join us.
Join your neighbors. Join United Way.
Last year, when I received a phone call, my mother's in a serious medical condition, and then ended up within less than a week, she passed. I look in my financial, I have some savings, however, it's not enough. And then I went to AR and talked to the specialist in the AR, and I was approved for a big amount. Taking my family to Samoa means a lot to me. It's not only for the funeral of my mother, but it's also that connection with their cousins and uncles and aunties back home. And they were able to feel that closeness. And I really appreciate the assistance they provide. And I want to spread the words to the unit, to the soldiers, that if they need help, there is a help for them, a big help that the Army or this organization is providing for them.
Food isn't just fuel to live, it's fuel to grow. My family relied on public assistance to help provide meals for us. These meals fueled my involvement in theater and the arts as a child, which fostered my love for acting. The Feeding America network of food banks helps millions of people put food on the table. When people are fed, futures are nourished. Join the movement to end hunger, and together we can open endless possibilities for people to thrive. Visit feedingamerica.org/actnow.
I joined the Air Force in 5 July 1962, decided to retire in 1984. Vietnam, I was spent in Nakhon Phanom, Thailand. We were briefed when we got there that we were only 600 kilometers from Hanoi because there was so much going on over in South Vietnam that we were supporting that we just didn't have time to take off. And we just kept going. Everybody just accepted what life was and did the best with it. And we'd get there and we always had AFN on during the day, 24 hours a day, and listening to the music and the programs on. That kept us knowledgeable of what was going on back home. So we would hear about all the little things that went on. We knew about them just as much as the people at home did, and we enjoyed life with it. I've put in many hours working up till midnight and later listening to AFN. In fact, when the astronauts walked on the moon, I was in there at the shop, sitting down working on some equipment, listening to that, known as AFN.
Be right there. Wait. Use the shovel and bucket of water, remember? Drown, stir, drown, feel. Then make sure it's cool.
Where'd you learn that?
SmokeyBear.com. Brushed up on some tips before we left. Don't want to start a wildfire, right?
Only you can prevent wildfires.